Hello, welcome to the DAS booth. My name is Javier Navarro and I'm here to explain a little bit more in detail what I have behind me. Behind me we are presenting Lara system. This is our very first approach in the cardioid world, I would say. It's our largest line array system ever, and it's basically composed by 4 ways, okay? Including dual 12 low frequency transducers located at the front in a bus reflex configuration. These transducers have been specially designed to provide long displacement and low distortion. Then in the MF section, we've got 2 8-inch speakers with very high efficiency and 2 big compression drivers, 3-inch voice coil in the center coupled to a waveguide. Okay, in the back side of the cabinet, we have 2 low frequency transducers, 2 8-inch speakers here, located at 45 degrees. These 2 8-inch speakers are canceling the low frequency wave coming from the 12-inch speakers at the front. So we are, with this design, we are obtaining a really even uniform horizontal pattern control down to 100 Hertz, okay? One of the key features of the system, as all the Turing systems we produce, is that the system is active, it's self-powered. We have a 6 kilowatt amplifier inside the system, inside the cabinets, meaning that we have a lot of power, a lot of dynamic headroom available. The 3-point rigging system allows the fast setting display angles, okay? And also, in terms of connectivity, we are using control over IP with Alma software. So meaning that we can control the parameters of the speaker, we can check the meters, we can check the impedance, we can see the meters of each of the channels. And with Alma, we can configure the systems in a very fast way. One of the systems that comes together with the PA, with the Lara system, is the Lara Sub. Following the same technology, Lara Sub is a subwoofer which is cardioid by itself, and it is active. So we find twin 18-inch speakers at the front in a bus reflex configuration, okay? And at the back, again, it is the same. We have another 18-inch speaker located at the back of the cabinet, just to cancel the rear wave produced by the front speaker. As you can see, rigging hardware is included in the subs as well by default as a standard. And also the system is active and also compatible with Alma, with all the monitoring software. We're using the same protocol. Alma software is our solution for controlling not only active speakers, but also our rack amplifiers and DSPs, okay? In this case, I'm connected to the 10 Laras that we have here at the booth. So just to show you a little bit how it goes very fast. I'm going to scan my network right now. I press scan. So the system is going to find all the cabinets that are hang here in the booth. So we have an total amount of 10 units. Then I got all the units. Now these units start to establish communication with the software. Okay, ready? 10 of 10. Okay, so now I'm going to create my array. Click here, create new array, single. In the not assigned window, I have all the 10 units. Just clicking here, I'm passing the units to the, let's say, real world in the software. At this moment, the systems, it's included here. So this is the master control window, and here I've got all my cabinets. So master control window means that I can mute the entire array. I can do a solo of the entire array. I can monitor the meters. In this case, these meters belong to this system here, okay? But I can just click in the arrow, I can move to another system, okay? You can check, also you can do solo per way, you can do mute per way, you can do mute or solo per cabinet, okay? And then there's another functionality, you can do a fixed mute. If you press, you hold this will be a permanent mute in case you need it, okay? What else do we have? We have the parameters of the arrays. At the moment you create an array here in the master control window, clicking this symbol, you have all your devices, and then the array corrections, the low frequency correction and the high frequency correction can be changed at the same time here. This is my group of 10 cabinets. So array balance high, I can just change it to 2, for instance, and array balance low for 3. High pass filter, I can change it to 63 Hertz, for instance. So now, if we go back to the cabinets, if you come with me, if you follow me, all the settings I already set up are displayed here. You see this? All the settings I already changed on software are displayed here. So parameters of the whole array with just one click, okay? Then there's another option. You can do relative groups very easy. By clicking here, I can establish a fast group. So if I press here a gain of -5, it will affect immediately the whole cabinets. Coming back to 0, okay, and I'm going to destroy the link. Then you can create permanent links, let's say, in this way. Link number 1, this one's link number 2. So you can affect, for instance, the throw, the HF compensation for the humidity of the air, or in this case, short throw, for instance, on mid-short. So it's affecting the cabinets in the group, okay? Coming back to default parameters, this button here. This button here will reset all these device settings to normal state or standard parameters we develop or we launch from factory. So now, if I click here, everything is without any compensation. Everything is in mid-throw, array balance high and low, it's at 0, high pass filter is in off. So this is basically the way that the system works. And very important, we've got a control view, a view where we have the array. So this state right now means that the array has communication. When the signal appears, this will lead in green. When you reach the limit of the limiters, it will blink in yellow and then in red, okay? And if something happens, we've got the warnings appearing here in this window, okay? The pop-ups will appear here in this window. So this is basically Alma, but the important thing is that Alma is also compatible with the, as I told you, integral devices or our installation racks and matrices, okay?